Kirsty, and the best journey that I've ever been on was with my pal Janine, which is part of the reason why it was the best journey. And we went to the west coast of America and we did a little road trip around there. We hired a convertible, so we looked class, and we went to lots of amazing places like Yosemite and Joshua Tree National Park and Hollywood. And then one of the best places that I've ever visited was on that trip when we went to the Grand Canyon, and it is just mind-blowing. So that is the best journey that I've ever been on.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott and I'm one of your fellowship leaders, and one of my favourite trips I've been on would have to be the time that I went to the NEC in Birmingham for Motorcycle Live, which is a big motorbike show to show off all the brand new bikes out for that year coming. I went back in 2013 with my mum and dad, and obviously I enjoyed it because, like, who doesn't love bikes?
Hello, I'm Emily and I'm one of the leaders at Youth Fellowship. I'm just going to tell you about one of my favourite journeys. It was last year for my 21st birthday. Scott took me over to Scotland for a wee day trip, and it was really nice just going over on the boat and driving around with all the lovely scenery. So that was one of my favourite journeys.
Hi, I'm Ryan. So Steve has asked me to do a wee video saying where my favourite place I visited in the world is. For me, it has to be India last year when I went out with an Exodus team. So Steve's asked all of us leaders, and if I'm being honest, I think Matthew is going to have the exact same answer. But yeah, for me it has to be India last year with Exodus. Just one of the best experiences I've had ever, and I don't think I'll ever have a better one, to be honest. So yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Matthew, one of your Youth Fellowship leaders, if you don't know or are new, whatever, you know. So I'm one of your leaders, and I've been asked to sort of tell you of one of the best places I've ever been. There's a lot of good holidays and been in a lot of good places around the world, but probably the best place I've ever been and the best sort of journey and trip was to India last year, with my Exodus team and with friends obviously as well, and one of my fellow Youth Fellowship leaders, Ryan, he also went on the trip. So 100% it was definitely the best place I've ever been, most amazing place I've ever been, and one of the best journeys of my life. So yeah.
Hi everyone, my name's Sarah, and the best place that I've ever been to would probably be Switzerland. I thought it was a really nice country and had a lot of nice views. And the best journey I've ever been on would probably be, I like the drive around the north coast. I think on a nice day it's really nice. So yeah, thank you, bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Katie. I'm 20 years old and I'm at university studying communication, advertising and marketing. So one place I have been before, which is stuck in my mind, is a trip that we took out to India. It was a few years ago, and one day we went sightseeing and we were able to go see the Akshardham temple. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but it's in New Delhi. And we weren't allowed to take photos in the place because it's so special, but we were able to get this book that has lots of pictures in it. So I'll try and show you. This is the outside of it. That's the main temple there, and then it's like surrounded by this wall, and then there's a lotus garden, and then around the back, which you can't see, there's like a water arena place. It was absolutely massive. So from a distance, I mean, pretty cool lotus garden, and it looks pretty big, which it was, but up close, the detail in the carvings of the wall was just mental. So this would probably be the most boring wall in the whole place. But like, look at all the carvings in the stone. Like, you see those there ones, and then there's tiny little people there. Like, I cannot get over it. I'm a really arty person, so like, whenever I went to go see this, I could not get over it. And then they had massive elephant carvings. These were all hand carved. So there's elephants holding it up there, and then you can see all the detail at the top as well. Can't go over it. And then we were allowed to go in, and we went up the stairs. You had to take your shoes off because it was so special. And like, here's a picture of the ceiling on the inside, more carvings. But this is the main bit that blew me away. It was covered, like from the top to the bottom, covered in gold and jewels and all this here. Like, this is just an illustration because you're not allowed to take pictures, but it is just crazy. So that is one place that was absolutely amazing to see. So yeah.